Yeah, we back. I know it's been a minute, man. Spit your game, fans.
Run your mouth, spit your game, talk that talk, say that name, keep it real, cause I'ma do the same.
Shout out to my
It's
guy,
time to
Jerry.
spit your game, time to spit your game.
The intro. Hey.
My
Let's
whole
go.
vibe on go mode. We in the section going loco. I gotta jumping like a pogo. You in my frame like a photo. Going against me, that's a no-no. Every day I got a new show. Cause when I'm outside turning up, I'm going live on my GoPro. I'm spitting game like an OG. Ballin' out like Ginobili. RP to Kobe. D-boy can't hold me. This ain't your speed, stay in lane. I think it dead. Time to spit your gang. Time to spit your gang.
Spit your game mock draft. I'm only gonna do 11, the first 11 picks. I'm not gonna do all the picks and stuff, so I ain't have time for all that. But I'm gonna do the first 11 picks and talk about the players. Talk about this is just who I feel like is gonna go in the order. It's tonight. Check out the draft tonight. ESPN. It's probably gonna be on ESPN too. So definitely check out the draft tonight. But this just the spit your game mock draft. It's just me looking at the players, looking at the teams, seeing who I feel go where and who I feel should go to whatever team or respective team. I'm a couple trades here and there, but like I said, it's just me. I could be right, I could be wrong. It's all my perspective. But anyway, welcome to a game sessions, man. This is Jar Trez, aka Trez. Spit your game host. It's been a minute. Been working and other things, but I had to come lay a little session down for you. Hopefully it'll be more to come. I'm not doing it live. I'm doing recording because it's been a minute, so I can kind of come in and edit and do these little things and that. But we're gonna break it off, man. I appreciate those who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Subscribe to the Spit Your Game podcast. It's on YouTube. I truly appreciate it if you do. It's been a whirlwind the past year. I started off doing just a Spit Your Game podcast, and I broke off the game sessions and to try to do a little live here and there. I'm based out of Greenwood. Well, I'm from Greenwood. I stay up north of Greenwood now. I mean north of Mississippi now. But I'm just trying to add a little perspective on sports, man. Put Mississippi on the map a little bit, man. So that's just how I roll. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that has subscribed, that will watch this, and support, man. I mean, it's basically still brand new. I've only had the YouTube channel maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So if you haven't subscribed, if you see this, subscribe. I truly appreciate it. It's still new to me. I'm still learning the kinks and stuff. I'm still getting certain stuff here and there. So, but like I said, for those who have subscribed and will watch this, I truly appreciate it. But anyway, without further ado, let's break it off, man. So with the first pick, which the Tennessee Titans have, I think the Tennessee Titans will select Cam Ward, QB Miami. I think he's basically a unanimous choice. What will they do with Will Levis? I don't know. Will they trade him? Possibly to Cleveland, maybe later on down. Possibly to the Rams. I could see them trade him to the Rams later on down, get a fourth round pick or something like that. He could learn behind Matthew Stafford. They kind of got a similar arm talent. Matthew Stafford, of course, is a veteran. He's been in the game for a while. So I can see that. He can back up Matthew, and who knows what can happen. Matthew there for 2 years. Will Levis come in. He's still young, still in his mid-20s. Come in, take over for the Rams. I say this. Cam Ward. The Tennessee Titans were the offensive ranking for pass protection was 26th in the league last year. Cam Ward at the University of Miami against the pass rush, a strong pass rush, his QBR was 59.2. And against the blitz, it was 66.6. So Cam Ward is a good pick, but Tennessee, you're gonna have to up that offensive line, baby. If you want him to have his full potential and his full talent and get the best Cam Ward you can get, you're gonna have to up that pad. You're gonna have to up that offensive line. I think at first everybody was like SHEDEUR, but with that offensive line, SHEDEUR took enough of a beating in Colorado. He can't take that beating like against them grown men and them defense you're gonna be playing, the Myles Garretts and the TJ Watts, the Nick Bosa's, the Michael Parsons, the Brian Burns, all them players, you ain't gonna be able to take that. So Cam Ward, number 1 pick in a 2025 Spit Your Game mock draft, goes to Tennessee. All right, with the second pick. Now, other mock drafts have different. Me, this is just how I feel, what I think. With the second pick in the Spit Your Game NFL mock draft, the Cleveland Browns will select Abdul Carter, DE, Penn State. Think about this. You already got a beast on the left side or the right side in Myles Garrett. You put another beast on the other side with an already talented secondary. Only thing you have to do is fit in a couple linebackers here and there. Man, that defense is going to be stacked for at least the next 4 to 5 years. Me personally, Kenny Pickett, he's a decent quarterback, but with that defense, with 2 great pass rushers like that and 2 good corners, and Greg Newsome and Ward with Delpit in the back as safety, man, you talking about an elite defense. They talking about taking Travis Hunter. I wouldn't take Travis Hunter. Who's going to throw to Travis Hunter? Now, they've had speculations on they possibly drafting Kirk Cousins or they possibly trying to get Aaron Rodgers, whatever. But no, I wouldn't do that. Get Abdul Carter if you can. That will help out your defense. I mean, come on now. Let's just be real. Let's be real. It will help it out 100%. You gotta come on, Abdul on one side and Myles Garrett on the next. Come on, man. You get Travis Hunter, you pay him alongside Jerry Jeudy. I mean, it can work, but does that really take you over the top? Like, you know what I'm saying? Does that really you still don't have a QB? So, but if you they already got rid of what's the guy named Zaire, the other DN from Cleveland that was last year. I think it was Zadarius Smith. They got rid of him, and now you plug in Zadarius with and get Abdul Carter. Come on, man. The Cleveland Browns were 15th in sacks last year. You add Abdul, you top 5 easy. That pressure, come on, man. So with that second pick, Cleveland Browns, I got them selecting Abdul Carter. That'll be the smartest move they make if they do. If they try to track, and I'm gonna tell you a sneaky, I say a projection that I have, and I'm gonna tell you this: if Cleveland Browns take Travis Hunter with the number 2 pick, do not be surprised if later on, if SHEDEUR Sanders falls past 15 or 16, and he get closer to 21 where they got him being selected by Pittsburgh, don't be surprised if the Cleveland Browns trade up before the 21st pick and select SHEDEUR Sanders. Pairing SHEDEUR Sanders with Travis Hunter. I mean, come on now. You've seen it already in the NFL. Joe Burrow, who they draft? Jamar Chase. Like, come on now. So yeah, I can definitely see that happening. If the Cleveland Browns select Travis Hunter with the number 2 pick, do not be surprised if before the 21st pick by Pittsburgh, that Cleveland Browns trade back into the draft and select SHEDEUR Sanders. Don't be surprised. But anyway, I got Cleveland selecting Abdul Carter. With the 3rd pick, I have, of course, the New York Giants selecting Travis Hunter. Now, with Russell Wilson, who will probably be there for like a year or two, Jameis Winston is his backup. Okay. Malik Neighbors, he definitely needs a counterpart that's on the other side of him. They don't have they gave, I think Waller retired. I think they got a slot receiver. I can't think of his name. But you add Travis Hunter alongside Malik Neighbors with Russell Wilson, get him a nice little run game, that's pretty decent. Last year, the New York Giants, they only had 15 receiving touchdowns, and 10 of them were by Malik Neighbors. 10 was by Malik Neighbors, and they only had 15 total for the whole year receiving touchdowns, the New York Giants. You have to add Travis Hunter. That is your pick. If you're not going to get a QB, which I'm sure you're not, you got to add Travis Hunter. Why would you add Abdul Carter and you already got Brian Burns on one side and Thibodeau on the other side? Unless you're trying to trade Kayvon Thibodeau, no. Why would you do that? Unless Kayvon Thibodeau is in a trade talk, why would you select Abdul Carter? Travis Hunter is the guy. It's gonna decide. Basically, Cleveland's gonna decide that because of course they're gonna take one or the other. But man, come on, Malik Neighbors, Travis Hunter, and then you can sprinkle him on the defensive side. Put him at corner, or put him. Me personally, and this is just me, I think Travis Hunter should switch to safety. That's just me. Long rangey guy, got a good speed. Safety, a free safety that can roam and can hit, I would switch Travis Hunter to safety. I wouldn't have him at corner because him checking Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, people with route trees, no. Cooper Kupp, no. Puka Nacua, no. That's not gonna work. He's used to playing like he can play a DK Metcalf because he long and range. He could play a Mike Evans, you know what I mean, or London from Atlanta Falcons. But them ones, they got them route trees that's gonna have in and outs and posts and no, he's a good corner. I can't see him being an elite corner. He'll have to show me, and that's no doubt. I think he can be an all-pro Hall of Fame safety. Ed Reed like. That's just me. Travis Hunter as a safety, not a cornerback. That's just me. I think he can. And think about it. A safety with the mindset of a cornerback, oh my God. Unbelievable. But I think that the Giants should take Travis Hunter. 15 receiving touchdowns all of last year, and 10 was by one wide receiver. You got to upgrade that position. You have to. You can't go in with the same. Now, don't get me wrong. Wide receiver, you can get one. You can get Burden the third from Missouri. You probably get him in the draft in the second round. But if you want an elite wide receiver right now alongside Malik Neighbors, Travis Hunter is your guy. So me, with the Spit Your Game NFL mock draft, I got the Giants selecting Travis Hunter. Now with the 4th pick in the Spit Your Game NFL mock draft, I have the New England Patriots selecting Will Campbell, offensive line. People probably play left tackle from LSU. You got to get that. Come on now. You got to protect Drake May. You got to protect him. They were 31st in pass block, 32nd in run block. That's all you need to know. 31st in pass blocking, 32nd in run blocking. Come on, man. You gotta protect Drake May. You can get receivers on down line. I think didn't they pick up Stephon Diggs? So come on, you gotta take Will Campbell. Good offensive line. He protected the QB from LSU. I forgot his name. But come on now. This is the best pick you can pick. Don't go and try to go and get no running back. Why? Will Campbell. Regardless of you get a running back, if he ain't got no offensive line, it ain't gonna matter. You're gonna kill that running back. Get that running back killed. You gotta get an offensive line. So, New England Patriots, select Will Campbell, offensive tackle, LSU. Or as they would say, offensive tackle, Louisiana State University. You got to go with it. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Get Drake May some help. You want your franchise QB to have a clean jersey, not a dirty jersey. And you don't get no offensive tackle, man, Drake May going to be running for his life. He going to be running like SHEDEUR was running from Colorado. Come on, man. 31st in pass blocking and 32nd in run blocking? Come on, man. Let's go, New England. Come on. So I got New England Patriots selecting Will Campbell, offensive tackle, LSU. Now, with the 5th pick, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars selecting Mason Graham. So I've seen a lot of mock drafts where they had Jaguars taking ASHTON JEANTY. I mean, you got Tank, I forgot his name. Bigsby, I think. Excuse me if I got his name wrong. I think it's Biggs. But and you got Travis Etienne. They finna trade Travis Etienne. I mean, and get ASHTON JEANTY? Come on now. No. You need Mason Graham, defensive tackle, Michigan. Jacksonville Jaguars, 25th against run defense. They was allowing 132 yards. You need somebody that's going to stop that run. Get Mason Graham, D tackle from Michigan. Don't go try to go offense. You don't need that. You can go get a running back later on. The running back is plentiful in this draft. I mean, plentiful. So definitely go and get Mason Graham. Jacksonville, you gotta have to stop the run. You gotta start from somewhere. You got Allen. Excuse me. You got Allen at the end. You got Trayvon Walker. He hasn't really panned out like they wanted him to, but he's a decent defensive end. You got to plug up the middle. If you 25th against run defense, allowing 132 yards a game, you got to start from somewhere. And I think with Mason Graham, that's a good start. So I got the Jacksonville Jaguars selecting Mason Graham, defensive tackle, Michigan. Now, with the 6th pick, I have the Las Vegas Raiders selecting ASHTON JEANTY, running back, Boise State. Of course. Come on, you had Madison last year. Not to take nothing from Madison, but he's more of a third down back. He's not your everyday traditional back. You can get a ASHTON JEANTY. That's a home run hitter. Now, the Las Vegas Raiders, 32nd against the run, 32nd in running offense. And you only average 3.6 per carry. That's all you need to know. You last in running, offensive running, and you average 3.6 yards a carry. That's all you need to know. Raiders, if you want to start and you want to get Geno Smith, that run game that he definitely will need until you get you a wide receiver. Take ASHTON JEANTY. That would take so much of a load off him. You already got your tight end. So come on now. You got Brock Bowers. I mean, he's an all-pro. So you got to take ASHTON JEANTY, man. ASHTON JEANTY, Boise State, home run hitter, play action guy. You can go, you can throw the ball deep to whatever wide receiver that you want to throw it to, whoever y'all draft, whoever y'all pick up. I would. I mean, this is not draft, but I would try to go sign DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, a veteran guy. His security blanket for Geno. I think he'll work. He'll work well with Geno Smith. Um, I mean, that's what I would try to go and get and trade. And you can pick him up. I think you're a free agent. You can pick him up. So I would try and go get DeAndre Hopkins. So you can have a wide receiver threat on the side. But Raiders, Ashton Jeanty is your guy. So with the sixth pick, I think that's six. Yeah, it's six. With the sixth pick, I got the Las Vegas Raiders selecting Ashton Jeanty, right, running back, Boise State. All right, with the seventh pick, I have the New York Jets selecting Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State. So I also think they could go with Jade Barron from Texas. Reason saying DJ Reed, I think he with Detroit Lions now. You got Sauce Gardner. Why not plug in another rookie? That's an elite corner. Has elite corner potential. On the other side, lock that secondary up. But offensive wise, you want to go with the Jets taking the tight end, Tyler Warren. Their starting tight end right now is Jeremy Ruckert. No offense, Jeremy Ruckert. You're probably not going to see this. Just saying, but Jeremy Ruckert. Okay. So you have to take a tight end, Tyler Warren. I mean, you got to help out your QB, Justin Fields. Good. You can dump it off to him, and he has the talent. I think they say he averaged 61 yards, yak yards per game. So his catch and run radius is through the roof as a college at Penn. I mean, at his college level at Penn State. That'll help out Justin Fields when he's scrambling and he's running and he's trying to dump the ball off. Tyler Warren can basically take it, get a first down, or maybe take it to the house. So that would be a good tight end for the Jets to take, a good weapon for the Jets to take. So with the seventh pick, I have the New York Jets selecting Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State. Eighth pick, I have the Carolina Panthers selecting Jalen Walker, defensive end, Georgia. You got to get you a defensive end. You traded Brian Burns. Who do you have now? They were 30. They were 32nd in total defense last year. I mean, come on, that's in total defense. So, come on, man. Like, that's mean you ain't stopping the run, you ain't stopping the pass. You mean you can go cornerback too? I just think they need a pass rush. You got to start with your front four to put some pressure on the quarterback. So I will go with Jalen Walker out of Georgia. I mean, you got to start from somewhere. Your defense, they got J.C. Horn. I think he was a Pro Bowler last year. So that's a start for your secondary. You could add a cornerback opposite side him. But I would take the defensive end out of Georgia, Jalen Walker. Got good potential, good rangey, got good movement to get to the quarterback. So, I mean, Carolina Panthers with the eighth pick selecting Jalen Walker, defensive end, Georgia. With the ninth pick, I have the New Orleans Saints selecting Jahade Barron, cornerback, Texas. Now, another scenario I had was they would trade back. Pittsburgh would trade up and take SHEDEUR Sanders. But what I've heard last is that the Saints really, really like Jackson Dart. And they might take a quarterback. I can't see why they wouldn't take a quarterback because you don't know what Derek Carr has. He has a shoulder injury. They will have to definitely take a quarterback. Do you take him this early? I know you don't want to go in the season with Spencer Rattler as your QB. So you have to, I mean, I would take SHEDEUR Sanders here. Only reason why I said Jahade Barron is because I know if you want to up their defense, um, the Saints was what they was in 11th. They was 11th in interceptions last year, but they was 27th in pass defense. So they had the picks, but they still was getting. They was 11th in picks, but they still was getting toasted. They was allowing 238 yards a game through the air. Probably more than that, to be honest. But they was 27th in pass defense. So I mean, come on. So I would take Jahade Barron, but I mean, I have them taking Jahade Barron, but me, I also had a scenario where they traded with Pittsburgh. Well, Pittsburgh trading up to take them, but I probably would take SHEDEUR. I just had Jahade because they dropping SHEDEUR. I should have just put SHEDEUR up here. But New Orleans Saints, I think they should take SHEDEUR. Sorry, Jahade. I'm sure you're a great cornerback, but I would have them take SHEDEUR. My bad. I changed my mind. I can do that. So I would have New Orleans Saints take SHEDEUR Sanders right here. But Jahade's on the board, but I could change my mind. The pick ain't in. I'm gonna change it. The pick ain't in. So, yeah, I would definitely have them take SHEDEUR. But I know SHEDEUR is dropping. I don't know why he's dropping, but we'll talk about that towards the end. So I'll change it. I'll have New Orleans Saints taking SHEDEUR Sanders. So with the 10th pick, I have the Chicago Bears trading back into the draft and trading with the Indianapolis Colts. And with the 10th pick, the Indianapolis Colts will select Colston Loveland, tight end, Michigan. The Indianapolis only have they re-signed Mo Alley Cox, but their projected starting tight end is Drew Ogletree. Excuse me. Just like Jeremy Rucker for the Jets, Drew Ogletree. That's all you need to know. Colston Loveland has boosted up in the draft boards. He's in the top. I think he's like in the top 20 and in one of the experts the total board draft board. So tight end they need a with Anthony Richardson and who else they signed? What's the dude name? I forgot his name. But yeah, with those two, I mean, come on now, you gotta start. They already got Pittman. You got Downs at the wide receiver. You gotta add more to that. So I think Colston Loveland would be a good pick for the Indianapolis Colts. So I have Chicago Bears trading back in the draft, and they're trading with the Indianapolis Colts, and the Indianapolis Colts will select Colston Loveland, tight end, Michigan. Now, before I get to my 49ers, because I'm a 49er fan, I had to put them in there. That's why I said I did the top 11 picks. I had to talk about my squad. The 49ers, we really, really, really need offensive line help. I think we need another corner. Green, I don't think he's a starting corner on the end. I think he's a starting nickelback. He did great for us his rookie year. I'm sure he'll do great for us coming into his second year in the season. Health was a problem. So as long as we stay healthy, we will be good. But with the 11th pick in the Spit Your Game NFL mock draft, I have my San Francisco 49ers selecting Ahmad Memabou. I'm sorry I messed up your name. I'm sure you ain't gonna see this, so it don't matter. But offensive tackle, Missouri. He's a beast. I've seen the tape on him. He moving people out the way. Plus, Trent Williams is old, man. He's like 36, 37. He's probably on his last leg, literally. We got to have somebody that we can plug in. We can move him possibly to the right tackle, man, because, I mean, our right tackle given that he played decent, but he can move him to right tackle until he's ready for the left tackle. Um, but I have my 49ers selecting our man. I'm gonna mess up his name. Memabo, offensive tackle, Missouri. That's what I have. So the next pick will be the Dallas Cowboys. I don't like the Cowboys because, of course, I'm a 49er fan. I'm 41 years old, so that rivalry dates back a long time. Some people be like the 49er fans. They don't like Seattle. They don't like the Raiders. I don't stay in California. I'm from Mississippi. We don't like the Cowboys, and the Cowboys don't like us. And guess what? We don't care. And I'm sure they don't either. But one thing I can say about the Cowboy fans is whenever you see a Cowboy, if you're a 49er fan, you have a 49er hat on, whenever you see, you can notice a Cowboy fan because they're going to look at you and they're going to say, take that hat off. What you wearing that hat for? And then when they say that, you be like, Cowboy fan, ain't you? And they be like, yep. But it's always a respect. We don't like you. Y'all don't like us. But it's a respect at the end of the day. I got two of my best friends, they Cowboy fans. It's always been talking noise ever since grade school. But I have cousins that's Cowboy fans, uncle that's Cowboy fan. So there's nothing new. But I will say this. Cowboy fans, with that 12th pick, I think you all should select McMillan, the wide receiver out of Arizona. He can go alongside CeeDee Lamb. That'll be good for Dak. Y'all, the running game y'all have is decent. They have y'all taking the running back Amari Hampton from North Carolina. I've seen some mock drafts. I think Jerry Jones said something about y'all taking a guard to replace Zach Martin. But, man, if you took that wide receiver because you don't have Brandon Cooks anymore, he's gone. Gallup is gone. Cedric Wilson, he left last year. So I say take McMillan. But anyway, let's get to SHEDEUR Sanders. Why do people not like SHEDEUR Sanders? Now, this is my thing. Now, people all will say he doesn't have the arm strength. He doesn't move in the pocket. He don't have the mobility. He don't have the range. Okay, cool. Fine. But let's go back to some players that they took high that had that range. They had the athleticism. They had the strong arm. They had all the characteristics y'all said that SHEDEUR Sanders don't have. And how did they fizzle out? Zach Wilson. How did he fizzle out? He had the arm. I think he threw the pass, fading away. Scouts went crazy. Oh my God, Zach Wilson. Oh my God, gotta take him number 2. What happened? Okay. Anthony Richardson. What's happening? He wasn't ready, but he had the strong arm. He was mobile. Had all those talents. But what happened? Trey Lance, and I'm a 49er fan. Strong arm. He's mobile. He can move in the pocket. What happened? See, the thing is, all y'all experts, y'all just don't like SHEDEUR Sanders because of his dad. And the reason being is, and owners know that when you have SHEDEUR Sanders, you also have his dad. And when you have his dad, you're going to have media. And when you have media crowing crazy, you have a circus. And that's what's going on. A lot of those owners and things don't want that media. They want it to be about them. Guess who would draft him? Dallas Cowboys. I'm bet you money if SHEDEUR Sanders, and he probably will fall. The Cowboys, and wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys selected SHEDEUR, because he might go past 11, right into his hand. They trade Dak away. Don't be surprised. It's Jerry Jones now. Jerry Jones will make a splash on you. I don't think they should do it, but I'm just saying. But come on, man, with the SHEDEUR Sanders slander, man. Come on now. When has accuracy been wrong? I thought that's what you're supposed to do. I thought you're supposed to get it to the receivers. That's what I thought was the objective of a QB, is throwing the ball to the receivers accurately. No matter how you got it there. Chad Pennington had no strong arm. And then they like, oh, well, look at the Joe Burrows. Look at the Josh Allens. Look at the Lamar Jacksons. How many Super Bowl rings they got? Patrick Mahomes is 1-1. He's 1-1. Come on now. Jalen Hurts ain't got no strong arm. He won a Super Bowl. Come on, y'all. Nick Foles won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. He didn't have no strong arm. It's about winning championships. And he's a winner. He's a winner. The man had to. He was getting killed off his line. And then he didn't have a running game. So let's picture this. You as a defense, finna play Colorado. What's your defensive coordinator telling you? We playing the pass every time. They ain't got no run game. We playing the pass. So think about, if you're a defense and you know they're going to pass every play damn near, and you can't stop it, what that tell you about the quarterback? And he's only got one wide receiver that's going to play, that's going to get drafted in the first round, probably the first 3-4 rounds. He's going to be the only offensive player. But SHEDEUR is going to be SHEDEUR will be the second. But the only other offensive player that's going to be drafted from Colorado is going to be Travis Hunter. That's it. Miami had a running game, had 2 good wide receivers. I think they had a decent tight end, had a good offensive line. I seen a picture of Cam Ward just sitting in the pocket, just chilling, waiting for a receiver to get him, just chilling. Then he ended up like just dumping it off somewhere. Man, SHEDEUR couldn't do that. As soon as SHEDEUR said a hike, he had people coming out of him like it was a zero blitz. Like everybody just blitzed. True enough, he holds on to the ball. That'll be something you work with when he get to the league. You can work on those little smaller things. Hey, man, really get rid of the ball. Hey, man, throw it out of bounds. That's stuff you can teach. Don't go and try to think this man can't play football. This man, but I'm telling you, another problem is he went to Jackson State. Tell me the difference between SHEDEUR Sanders and Tua Tagovailoa. Tell me the difference. Tua ain't had no strong arm. Tua, what, 6 feet, maybe 6'1", if that. What's the difference? And Tua was drafted number 5 or 6, I think. In the top 10. What's the difference? And when Tua's healthy, they win. What's the difference? And him and SHEDEUR. Besides one left hand, one right hand. SHEDEUR accuracy. Same thing. Tua won. He won. What if SHEDEUR went to Alabama and put up those numbers? What people say? Would he be 21? They got him drafted. They got him projected 21. Then they got him drafted, projected 26. Then they got him projected 29. The man dropping every day. Man dropping like Walmart prices. Every day he dropping. Now they got him projected in the second round. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop it, man. Come on, man. Some people fearing for their job because they know them folks. They know when whoever drafts SHEDEUR, if he don't start right away, and y'all start losing, they're calling for SHEDEUR. And guess who else they gonna ask? They're gonna ask his dad. Coach Prime, how you feel about your son not getting the playing time right now? Prime gonna tell you how it is. Owners don't like that. But who cares? If he wins, he wins. What's the guy said on Rocket? If he dies, he dies. If he wins, he wins. A win is a win. It could be 29-10 or 10-9. It don't matter. A win is a win. I never known for someone to be so accurate and just get destroyed just because he can't be mobile in the pocket. The man didn't even have no running game. He ain't had no running backs that can block. Like I said, he held on to the ball a lot. He was waiting for his receivers and stuff. Of course, he can't do that in the league because you're gonna have blitzes coming out of nowhere. You're playing against grown men, but come on, man. Y'all gotta stop that stuff, man. Come on, man. Come on. Do right by SHEDEUR, man. I think he should go to the New Orleans Saints. But they got him projected to go to Pittsburgh. And if he go to Pittsburgh and they don't trade Pickens, because I hear they trying to trade Pickens. If they don't trade Pickens and they got Pickens and Metcalf with Freiermuth, and they're going to probably draft a running back, excuse me, and you draft SHEDEUR, who can throw the ball deep, come on, man. I love him to go to Pittsburgh. My little brother, a Pittsburgh fan, and my aunt. I rock with Pittsburgh. They cool. Man, you sent SHEDEUR to Pittsburgh Steelers with already made lunch meat, man. It's over with. Over with. And Coach Tomlin gonna make sure he have it right. Make sure he have it right. Because Coach Tomlin's job ain't in jeopardy. Man made the playoffs every year he been the coach. So he ain't got to worry about Coach Prime coming in trying to take a job. And I'm sure him and Coach Prime cool. So he wouldn't mind Coach Prime coming in there just looking at the practice and chilling and stuff on his off time. So, man, y'all be right about SHEDEUR, man. I want to talk about Shannon Sharpe, Club Shay, Unc Shay. I'm going to say a few little things real quick, and then I'm going to close it down. Got to stay away from them young girls, Young girls ain't no good, man. You almost 60, man. You messing with the girl 19, 20, 21. Can't do that, bud. You too valuable. You getting too much bread. Monique said, get your old woman. And that's what you need. You need your old woman, man, with some gray in her hair. They want to cook your meals and rub your feet when you get off of the nightcap. And when you get out first take. You don't want no young girl, man, that's going to be ripping and running and going through your pockets. But I guess those rich people problem. I'm not rich, so I don't have no problem. Just give me a woman that can cook for me, and I'm good. But I hope the allegations are false, man. I really, really, really hope you make it through all this because you're definitely an entertainer. You're entertaining to watch. Hell of a catchphrase. You're almost like a modern day Stuart Scott in a sense. Rest in peace, Stuart Scott. But you kind of like a modern with the catchphrases and what my mama always said this and Lakers in 5 and all that stuff, man. It's entertaining, man. And you're probably not gonna see this either. But I would definitely hope those allegations and narratives about you or whatever the case is are false. Because I like seeing you on First Take. And I think Stephen A. likes seeing you because of ratings. Because if you leave, people may not be watching First Take like they watching. You was the reason why people was watching Undisputed. It wasn't because of Skip. It was because of you. So, come on, man. I hope you make it through it, man. I hope I hear some more Lakers in 5 and whatever you say. Or they say OKC, KFC, and court docket and people pockets. That's entertaining, man. We see it on YouTube and TikTok, and you got people mocking it. You got me mocking it on my Facebook pages, man. It's funny, man. We want to see that side of man. We don't want to see these allegations and stuff like that. And I also saw where Matt Barnes said that Shaq was trying his best to tear you down or tear him down, paying money. Now, I don't know if that audio was accurate. I don't know if it could. So much AI going on. You don't know what's what and who's who. But I hope that ain't true. I hope Shaq ain't snooping that low. I hope he ain't stooping that low to do no stuff like that to Unc. I don't know what Unc did to him. But come on, I hope that's not true. So I'm not going to go too much into that detail. But I hope the things ain't true about Unc, man. I hope Unc make through it. I know they got audio and all that stuff out on Unc. And it don't look good, but I hope it end up being good. And we're going to really find out how much power Stephen A. got if Unc end up back on First Take Monday and Tuesday. Because Stephen A. said that they They talking about it internally. So we'll see how it go. But they ain't no fools. It's all about that bread. And they know bring that bread. So that's definitely where the money, what dude said, money resides or whatever. Bring that bread in with them ratings. People saying Lakers in 5. They ain't saying that because of Stephen A. They saying that because of Uncle Shay. So come, man, Shannon Sharp, man. I definitely hope everything turned out right for you, man. I definitely think you're deserving of your praise when you're doing things right. And if you're doing things wrong, you got to have your critiques, man. But I definitely hope everything turned out right for you, man. For you. And the best of luck to you in this little stump. This little stumbling block that they got in you. I'm sure you'll jump over it and end up prospering. But with that being said, man, I really appreciate the people that will watch this. I'm going to put it up in a few minutes. I appreciate everybody that subscribe. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But with that being said, this is the first episode of Game Sessions in 2025, but it definitely won't be the last. Shout out to my guy, J Dollar, with this track. I'm finna end it on that note. I'll holler at you, man. It's up.
Future, we can make a change. Kick some knowledge with your partner. You can spit your game. You can spit your game. Kick some knowledge with your partner. You can spit your game. Legendary conversations people want to know. When you're on the way to greatness, what's the way to go? Inspiration for the future.